I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga, and I'm here with you today to deliver on the Who's Who in Guyana Business show. And as usual, we'll make sure that you learn a bit more about business education, a few tips, and of course, we'll be learning from the different companies that are doing business in Guyana. And one of those companies that we do want to kick the show off with is Global Compliance Service. And we have a message from their CEO, Ms. Candelle Bostwick. After that, we'll take a look at some of the companies, and then we will be joined by Coach Keon, who will actually teach us the definition of a successful business. And he will let us know what's coming up in the upcoming week.
Welcome to Global Compliance Service Guyana Inc, your ISO certification body with a resident office in Guyana. I am Candelle Bostwick, CEO of Global Compliance Service. I would like to share some information regarding ISO preparation. I know many businesses out there are probably wondering, what does ISO certification bring to your organization? And it's not about the certificate that you receive at the end of the process, like an athlete who would have won first place at the end of the race. And if we look at that analogy, we will see that the ISO certificate is actually like that trophy that you will receive at the end of the race. But this is a different kind of race. Now, a company that is preparing for ISO certification, or they would have achieved ISO certification status, it means that company would have prepared itself to become compliant. It would have required commitment and dedication, teamwork, and involvement of all staff members and even contractors if you have contractors. When a company embarks on the ISO journey, it's a commitment for a lifetime. ISO certifications that are issued are for 3 years. And when that company would have applied for ISO certification, they would already have implemented the quality management system to the ISO 9001 standard or the ISO 14001 environmental management system or the ISO 45001 occupational health and safety management system or any other management system of their choice. When I say implementation, it means that a company would have trained personnel or they may have received assistance from a consultant to help them along the way. They would have conducted internal audits so they're able to know how well their organization is functioning. They basically have a system to monitor how well they are meeting their objectives, as well as how well they are meeting their customer requirements and requirements of other interested parties. So if you're a company and you're thinking of becoming ISO certified, just know that it's a commitment for you and your team members as you embark on this journey. Now, when you receive your ISO certificate, it is an attestation to your customers, to your stakeholders or interested parties that you were able to have a verification by an independent certification body like Global Compliance Service. Your organization will be monitored annually to ensure that you maintain and continually improve that system. It's a good way to provide confidence to your stakeholders, to your contractors, that you are committed to ensuring that you give them the best results. So why not call us today at Global Compliance Service at 223-6666, and we will be able to guide you along your ISO certification process. If there are any questions, we will answer them. Our professional team is here to provide that service to you right here in Guyana. Remember, we are local content providing global recognition.
Good Security. It is our vision to be the leading provider of innovative and comprehensive security solutions in Guyana. We have a team of well-trained and disciplined professionals to protect you and your assets and give you the peace of mind to focus on what is most important to you. Our services include armed and unarmed services, consultancy, assets and individual protection, patrol, virtual surveillance, armed escorts, and cash in transits. Good to group, let our services be your advantage.
Hi guys, I'm Tamesh from this Black Workshop. I'm here to talk to you today about this fintech oil. It's one of the very best in the market right now. First thing is, the viscosity is very rich. That is the very most important thing about the oil. The viscosity is very rich. It reduces engine eyes. I have been using this oil for the past couple months and the result is magnificent. I never get the result in other oil that I use, but the Syntec, it's very good. It is very good. I recommend you guys to use this oil. It is very good.
Tired of the hassle of running around looking for solutions? Worry no more. WM Services is here. We specialize in heating, ventilation, air conditioning, electrical, and generator services. As a residential, commercial, and industrial dealer, our trained and licensed team is waiting to bring you peace of mind. Make the call now. Telephone 611-4326. Email wmservicesgy@gmail.com or visit our website www.wmservicesgy.com.
We help to simplify the adoption and acquisition of ICT services. Our services include ICT infrastructure for hotels, malls, and commercial buildings via fiber, copper, or wireless, technical training in fiber optics, cabling, and surveillance, plus fuel and fleet management solutions. J.D. Karn ICT Guyana Incorporated, an ICT engineering company. Your success is our business.
Shopping with Ali & Sons is now more easier than ever. Find your product, click Add to Cart, click Proceed to check out, enter your email, click Continue as guest, enter your name and address, choose your delivery options, click Continue, then click Place Order. It's that easy. One of our customer service representatives will contact you to confirm, and in several hours, your items will be delivered to your door.
Excellent. There we had it. Companies that serve Guyana and do, I must say, a fantastic job. I'm now joined by Coach Keon, who's going to take us through the definition of a successful business. And he will also be letting us know what's coming up at Action Coach. Welcome, Coach Keon, and all over.
Good evening, and thank you very much, Dr. Doerga, and pleasant good evening to all of our viewers. Now, if I'm to ask the question, what would be your definition of a successful business? I am sure I will get several different responses, from persons indicating it's a business that provides the shareholders with some value. Some persons may say it's a business that is dominant in its industry, or one that has a very clear vision. What I would like to do this evening is to share with you what is Action Coach's definition of a successful business. So our definition of a successful business, first of all, is a commercial, profitable enterprise. Now, when we say that it is commercial, it means that other persons, other than just your friends and family, they are willing to buy your product or utilize your services. It means that your business has the opportunity to be scalable because many persons would want to buy the product or use the service you're providing. Of course, nobody gets into business just to say they're in business. They want to make sure that business is profitable. So when you're getting into business or from your current business and you'd like to determine, how profitable that business can be, it is important to ensure that your product or service that it meets and or passes the VRIN test, VRIN. Now, this is a format, it's a framework that was developed by Berger Werner Felt, and this was since in the 1980s. And it is a framework that you can use to assess the competitiveness of your business and or organization. VRIN stands for V, valuable, R, rare, I, inimitable, and non-substitutable. So you want to ensure that your products under your service or services meets or passes the VRIN test. If your product or service is valuable, which means that it brings some sort of benefit to your customers, if that product or service is rare, which means it's not available all over the place, it's something that is unique where persons can actually get a special or specific benefit from that product, it then means that you would have attained what we refer to as a competitive advantage. If your product or service is also inimitable, which means that it's not easily copied, it's not easy for persons to duplicate what you're doing, and also if that product or service is not easily substituted, so it's non-substitutable, and your product or services, they meet the valuable, rare, inimitable, and the non-substitutable tests, it means that you can create for your organization and or business what we refer to as a sustainable competitive advantage. This, ladies and gentlemen, adds to the profitability or the level to which your business can be profitable. Bringing it all together where you have your team functioning is creating that enterprise. Now, very importantly, as part of this definition, it is a business that works without you. When we talk about a successful business that works, I just want to highlight that aspect. It means that you have created the systems and procedures and you've put them in place. And those are the policies that governs the business, and your team members run the system and the systems run the business. When we talk about this business working without you, it's in reference to you as the team leader, as the owner of the business and the organization, investing in training and empowering your team members so that they have the necessary skills to run the systems that runs the business. Now, as we're speaking about systems and implementing those strategies to run the business, we have our systems rich training, which is going to be on July 8th. So it's our seminar club training that is done every Thursday from 1 to 4 p.m. We have various modules that we train on. We train many different organizations every Thursday. This particular training is geared towards providing you with information, providing you with tools and techniques to identify and then understand how do you build those systems within the business so that the systems can run the business. If you're interested in learning more about this, we have various content that will be very ideal for you as the business owner, as the leaders in the organizations. You understand the 6 steps to massive results. How do we ensure that the mastery level is taken care of in the business? Understand how the keys to leverage are within the organization, and of course, how to build the systems. Creating the systems is more than just having a to-do list. It's more than just saying or showing persons what to do. It is actually documenting those how-to for each task and or position within the organization. So to learn more about creating the systems in your business and or organization that can allow your business to be successful and allow it to work Without you, I would encourage you to get registered today for our upcoming seminar, which is going to be on July 8th and it starts at 1 p.m. You can call 223-5583 and one of our team members will be more than happy to take you through the registration process. So keep in mind, a successful business is a commercial, profitable enterprise that works.
Thank you very much for sharing, Keon. And I do encourage people as well, get trained, because that is exactly what is going to allow you to benefit from the opportunities that lie ahead, and also to upskill yourself, to know what you do not know as yet. Thank you very much, Coach Keon.
Pleasure.
Do you want more exposure for your business? Do you want to attract local and foreign investors? Do you want to increase your sales and profits? Then get featured in the 3rd edition of Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory. With over 10,000 hard copies distributed annually and 100,000 plus website visits, the Who's Who ensures that your business gets found. Call 223-5583 or visit who'swho.gy to secure your spot today.
Thank you very much. We just had Coach Keon, and he was telling us all about exactly how we can arrive at a successful business, a business that actually works, so that you don't have to, that you actually have an investment, and that you haven't created a job for yourself, and that you've created jobs for many other people who do need those. And I just wanted to touch as well for a second on the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory. We have closed off registrations, and I must tell you that the next edition of the Who's Who will be even more fantastic than the previous two. If you really think that you really wanted to be in there, let's see if we can fit you in. So reach out if you can. But I wanted to make sure that you know what the Who's Who is all about. What the Who's Who really delivers is very targeted marketing. This is especially suited for businesses that do business with other companies, other organizations. And as you would know, there are many organizations coming into our country and they don't know us. So the only way they will be able to learn more about us is to be able to find our information in an easy to understand format. We've also seen that many companies have actually developed valuable business collaborations where they're working together, they've partnered and the like. And also brand recognition. It is so powerful. Instead of just walking with a business card, which is also common, instead of just giving someone your business card, what if you actually hand them a copy of the Who's Who? And on the Who's Who, there is a sticker that says, see our profile. When people see the quality of the publication, and of course our friends at Floret as well, when people see the quality of the publication, they know that you have taken presenting your business very seriously, and it adds for more credibility. It becomes an additional touch point. And of course, you still give them your business card. We do feature 14 of Guyana's top business sectors, ranging from agriculture to energy to construction. So there's information about what's happening right now in the sector and what the likelihood is in the future. What are the likely changes that are going to happen, so that you have some information that you can make decisions on. There are about 10,000 hard copies printed every year that are put at various strategic locations, like the Guyana Office for Investment, the Center for Local Business Development, the commercial banks, the embassies, and many other locations. It's also at every fair and business fair or business event, we would have the copies of the Who's Who there, so that it really gets into the right hands. And on a weekly basis, twice a week, you would have actually seen in the advertorial just before this, the vehicle that is a dedicated Who's Who Batmobile, if I can call it that way. It's a vehicle that goes all across the city and across different areas of the country and delivering the Who's Who to different business organizations. To just make sure it gets into the right hands, we also focus heavily on the who'swho.gy website. Last year, we had nearly 100,000 visits there that from all over the world, right? A lot from Guyana, but also countries like Trinidad, Brazil, Suriname, Canada, the US, all these places that are really looking at what is happening in Guyana right now. Who are the businesses that we can collaborate with? Who do they need to talk to? So that's also a very powerful way in which you can get your business really exposed. And of course, this particular show that you're looking at right now, it is the Who's Who TV show. And this happens every Tuesday at 7:30 on NCN and E-Networks. And of course, it's streamed across all our platforms on Facebook and YouTube. So I would encourage you, if you haven't already secured your spot, maybe it's not too late, reach out. Let's see if we can fit you in somehow, because again, our objective is making sure that you have really good opportunities to get your business featured, get your business found, and allow you as well to grow your organization to a much bigger level. We are all now going to hear from Ms. Rodlyn Semple from ACI Consulting Services.
I am Rodlyn Semple, the ISO lead consultant at ACI Consulting Services. We will examine customer property and what it means. In many organizations, you are interacting with customers. Some of them will physically bring items for you to examine. In other instances, they might come to you with a request for you to conduct a service, whether it's repair, whether it's for manufacture of an item. In either case, you will receive property from that customer. The property can be a physical item. It can be a computer hard drive. It can be a motor vehicle. It can be any other item. You will have to, as an organization, identify the customer's property. And this is specifically critical when you have many customers who have the same number. How can you differentiate John Jones from John Jones who's living in another area? The key is effectively identifying the customer property. So customer property is any item that belongs to the customer. As I said, it can be physical and it also can be electronic. So what happens when we have customers coming to us, giving us information on their name, their address, their preferences, banking information? That is customer property. The organization is expected to identify, control, and protect customer property from damage. So in any organization, if customer property is lost, you need to inform the customer that, you know, based on a certain circumstance, we were unable to treat your customer property the way it should. The ISO 9001-2015 standard clearly states that the organization should identify and protect customer property. One way of ensuring customer satisfaction is to ensure that customer property is identified, it's protected, and it's handled in an efficient way. If you're desirous of attaining information on how customer property can be applied in your organization, give us a call on telephone number 501-0110 or send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.
Good to distribution. It is our vision to be the most consistent and reliable importers and distributors of high-quality products. We are a team of committed and passionate individuals who are licensed and certified by the manufacturers to bring you the best products from around the world. We are the distributors of Tabisa Energy Drink, which comes in 3 types. Additionally, we distribute fluffy, ultra-soft bathroom tissue. Good to group, let our services be your advantage.
Syntec is a new oil and climate vehicle. I've been working from Benin to Georgetown up and down the highway. I have vaccine and the oil performing very well. The vehicle performing well. The oil level do not drop. So I'm advising you to take a try with Syntec.
Tired of the hassle of running around looking for solutions? Worry no more. WM Services is here. We specialize in heating, ventilation, air conditioning, electrical, and generator services. As a residential, commercial, and industrial dealer, our trained and licensed team is waiting to bring you peace of mind. Make the call now. Telephone 611-4326. Email wmservicesgy@gmail.com or visit our website, www.wmservicesgy.com.
We help to simplify the adoption and acquisition of ICT services. Our services include ICT infrastructure for hotels, malls, and commercial buildings via fiber, copper, or wireless, technical training in fiber optics, cabling and surveillance, plus fuel and fleet management solutions. J.D. Karn ICT Guyana Incorporated, an ICT engineering company. Your success is our business.
ACI Sons in the Gifflin Mall is your one-stop shop for all electronics, including laptop computers, flash drives and SD cards, tablets, speaker and stereo sets and the best brands, drum sets and guitars, household appliances, flat-screen TVs, hardware items, and lots more. So check us out today for the most affordable prices. ACI Sons in the Gifflin Mall, making life better one day at a time.
Our world is an employee engagement crisis. Only 13% of employees are engaged in the global workforce, causing dramatic effects in any organization. Your organization can expect a more engaged workforce, improved productivity, an enriched culture, and increased profit. Engage and Grow is not your traditional training company. Training is dead. We're challenging the norm with everything we do, and our customers like it. All programs are individually designed by the Engage and Grow team, enabling you to facilitate the highest quality, tailor-made programs, improve communication skills, create deeper relationships, and foster a caring, social, and cooperative attitude. Our coaching will improve leadership qualities and build solid trust between employees, encouraging innovative thinking and proactive future planning. Engage and Grow will refocus, re-energize, and re-engage your employees, and we have tangible methods to measure the results. Our workforce engagement, leadership effectiveness, women's leadership, and engaging the millennial programs will create movement in the mind of employees and your business, creating a movement that will take your company as an empowered team into the future. Bring the gusto back into your organization. Engage and Grow.
Very good. There you had it, our show for this week. And I encourage you to reach out for training, reach out for employee engagement support programs. And of course, if you're not in the who's who, reach out to see if we can squeeze you in. See you next week.